Hello guys, my name is Amit Sani and I welcome you in this daily UPSC MCQ series. In the evening these lessons are coming and in the morning the Hindu analysis video they come. So both the lessons you need to follow them religiously, and we are trying our best to create the most important help for your UPSC preparation on the daily basis. Daily these videos are coming since 1st of June, so follow these lessons religiously and give me your suggestions to improve all these things. I am trying my best to bring you the latest current affair issues with their details. So Pocket News app is trending on Google Play, and the description of all these courses you will get below the video, and you can call on these numbers. You can visit the website also. The chat section is available. You can ask any of your query, and the Facebook group is here where I upload the PDF. You will also get the Telegram channel there. There also I upload the PDF. So you will get those things, and you can follow me on Instagram too. And this is the link for Telegram channel. You can type it and access it. Now, question 1 is regarding Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. They had proposed a draft National Resource Efficiency Policy, and it is going on for last 2-3 years. Now they say, and they revealed some features of it. Now it is going to be applicable very soon. So what are the features? Are they going to ban plastic here under it? No. They want a circular economy. What is the circular economy? Means most of the things, when these are recycled and nothing is created as a waste, and it is all getting reused again, and reuse, segregation, management, disposal, all these things are the part of a circular economy, and economically you are not creating anything that is unnecessary. So that is the ultimate aim of the world and for India also. So that's an important aspect of it. Third, zero landfill approach means the waste, when it will be created, like the plastic waste, so you cannot have any option of recycling it. So you will use it in the landfills, but landfills are a great pollution centers. Dangerous gases are emitted from these, and all around these cities you will see landfill sites and all, and they are the biggest blot on their developmental agenda. We do not have those capacities, and even we have all these Swachh Bharat Abhiyan and all, everything is there. You can clear the streets, but you cannot get satisfaction if streets are clean, but all around the city the garbage that you displace from there, that is all mounting as a mountain around the city. So that's a wrong thing. You take the condition of Delhi, Bengaluru, Mumbai, or anywhere, all around these metro cities there are mountains of garbage, and these are the most difficult problems. And India is having a capacity of recycling around 15 to 20%, and that is you can say that it's a maximum capacity. Okay, and it is not more than that. For the developed countries it is more than 70%. So that's a great difference, and that's why those countries and all, they look very clean. And here we are not even giving a permanent employment to these sanitation workers and all, and always they are striking in these municipal bodies and all, and they are having contract jobs and all. So that's our sincerity, and I always say there is no meaning running these Swachh Bharat Abhiyan and all, because these things cannot manage everything. You have to give a professional approach there. It's necessary that people must be aware, and they must support the sanitation agenda, and they should work as much as they can. But the professional approach is only going to be applicable here. A professional sanitation worker can work 1,000 times better than a common citizen, because that person is a professional one. So these things are very much important, and these are the basics of bringing a circular economy and management. And the issue which is going on, plastic is the hottest topic of this year, but it is not talking specially about the plastic ban. So this is wrong. 2 and 3 is the right answer. D is the right answer here, and you can go through these details. So these are given in the PDF, and 6 are philosophy or the principle that we are going to follow here: reduce, reuse, recycle, redesign, remanufacture, and refurbish. And zero landfill approach, where landfill taxes will be there, and we will not appreciate any kind of landfilling, and these all things will be recycled, but that needs a lot of investment and the recycling capacity. And today we are lacking severely in that area, and we are lacking in almost all the areas of pollution and the sustainable development. Air pollution is the worst case in India, and we always claim about these things. We say that it is a part of our culture, but reality is extremely opposite of that. Next, IFC IOR, the Information Fusion Center. Some days back I talked to you about that in Gurugram they are going to establish that, and National Maritime Domain Awareness NMDA project is going on, and that is related to the Sagar program, that is security and growth for all in the region. In 2015, Modi ji announced this program in Mauritius, and that is for the whole area of Indian Ocean. Transport is going on, the trade is going on, economic approach is there, minerals are there on the bottom. So Indian Ocean is the most important thing for us, for all these countries. So we are hoping that everything goes fine, and here Indian Ocean region, this is being enhanced under the NMDA project, and Information Fusion Center will be there in Gurugram near Delhi. So this is correct, and second is also correct. So both the statements are right. So C is the answer here. You can go through the detail. IMAC, Information Management and Analysis Center, is there, that is established by Indian Navy as IFC in Gurugram, and it is taking care about the single point center linking all the coastal radar chains to generate a seamless real-time picture of the coastline of India, that is more than 7600 kilometers. Okay, so all these issues are important. You can see in Gurugram they are going to establish all these things. Now the Sagar program, the details are here, and it is on the principles of Indian Ocean Rim Association. That's the most important grouping here. Why this area is important, the details are given here. Next, what is tardigrade? It's a most unique and a very, very interesting phenomena. It is not a scale to measure the strength of the metals or any alloy used in satellites, or it is not the chemical that is found on the moon. It is a kind of a micro animal, you can say. You can see it in microscope with your bare eyes, and very unique one. Why? Because it is the toughest living organism on Earth, or maybe in the universe. It is not burned by the fire. It can survive without any oxygen or any gas, and it is not affected by the gamma rays also. Means even the gamma rays cannot destroy its body. You dehydrate it, it will become like a crystal and all, and you give water again, and it is again coming to the life. So the most robust organism that we have ever seen, and there are evidences from thousands of years back history that tardigrades were here. In Australia we found them, and they changed all our concepts regarding the Earth's history and the life's history. So these are important. You can find them anywhere in mosses, lichens, and near the hydrothermal vents, bottom of the ocean, glaciers, highest of the mountains, everywhere they are found. Even they have survived the exposure to the outer space too. Recently, when Israel sent its moon mission, it was crash landing. It could not survive there. But they said that maybe tardigrades, they survived, and they may be there on moon today, because it is not killed by anything. So literally you cannot kill a tardigrade, and it's a 8-legged animal. It's a micro animal, and you can call it a moss piglet or water bears, and it was called as a little water bear in 1773, and in 1777 by Lazzaro Spallanzani it was named as tardigrada, a slow stepper. You can see the 3D image of it, and intense blast of solar winds, even that cannot kill it. It looks like that in the microscope, and it's a really, really interesting phenomena. Bereshit was the first lunar lander of Israel that was crashed there on the moon surface. Only 3 countries till now they have done soft landing: United States, former Soviet Union, and China, and now 4th one will be India, if it is a possibility in the future. So that's the case. All the details are given here, and it's an interesting phenomena. They may ask you about tardigrades. Next, India is not the second largest emitter of anthropogenic sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is there everywhere, in the vehicular pollution, in the coal burning plants, and also we are the largest emitter. That's a really concerning thing. As I told you that India is topping all the indexes of the pollution and imbalances of the ecology, and creating imbalance in the atmosphere everywhere. We are the largest emitter. It is a main cause of acid rain. H2O plus SO2 means H2SO4, the sulfuric acid, and all the sources are available there. But major reason are the coal plants, not the vehicular pollution. So this is wrong, and this is also wrong. India is the largest emitter. There are hotspots, and where there are coal areas, there are the hotspots of sulfur dioxide. And in these list of hotspot emitting, India is topping the list. First is India, second is Russia. There is a Norilsk smelter complex. That is the second largest hotspot of sulfur dioxide emission. Anthropogenic emission. Anthropogenic means created by humans. Next, Krill in Mpumalanga province in South Africa, and Zagros mountains are there in Iran. And this is the third place of emission. You can see this much is the intensity, and we are the largest emitter for SO2 here. So that's a really concerning and very dangerous thing for India's image also. And we are a major polluter. Debentures are just like shares, that you buy shares, but these are given a priority. Why? Because these investments which are done in the form of debentures, when the company will fail and it will go for liquidation, then debenture holders will be given priority over the shareholders. So that's why it's an important thing. So answer is B. By large companies to borrow money, these are issued debentures, and these are kind of a contracted bonds or something like that, you can say. And they're not any tool regarding illegal money controlling, and they are not there for ensuring any assets of the company. Why I'm telling you after telling you the answer? Because in economy there are direct and indirect meanings of all these things, and consequences also. Means the monetary systems, the interest rates and all, they may have multiple impacts in the economy. So all the options you must explore. There may be a connection. So here the right answer, and the direct answer is the B. By large companies, these are raised to borrow money. These are given here. Recently government allowed some companies to not establish a debenture reserve there with the companies, because these reserves were added in the Companies Act in 2000 year, so that the investors are secured in the future. But now some companies, NBFCs and HFCs, they are struggling a lot, and government says that there is a relaxation, that this reserve requirement that will not be applicable on some listed companies and NBFCs and HFCs, housing finance companies and all. So that's the case. This was not there in the 56 Act, Companies Act. In year 2000, this was added additionally, and debenture redemption reserve was created, so that when the companies fail, then the investors are secured, their money is given them back. Next, Oaxaca glacier, where it is. It was a news that they have commemorated this glacier, that it is all melted down, and just the rocks and lands that is visible there. So these people, they commemorated this glacier with a plaque, where they used to go every year. They used to do many sports, ice sports there, skiing and something like that. And now that glacier is all melt because of the climate change issue. It is there in Iceland. D9 is the answer here. It is there in the northern Atlantic Ocean, and Iceland is here. Area is Langjökull, and you may pronounce it in a different way, because I don't know the Icelandic language, but it's a important word. And this is the area where this glacier is gone. You can see this was the past, this is the present, and they commemorated this with this plaque on this rock, that there was a glacier here, and it is all lost because of climate change. So it's an alarming situation. Next, all the centrally armed police forces, now ministry has fixed the retirement age as at 60 years for all of them. That's the correct news. But which ministry? It is not the defense ministry, because armed forces, the specialized paramilitary forces, they come under Ministry of Home Affairs. That's the most important thing here. That's why it's a strong statement. Second, earlier all personnels in CISF and Assam Rifles, they were retired at the age of 60, not 50. This is wrong. And others at 57. Now they all are at an equal place, and High Court of Delhi that decided that you must go for a universal 60 years of age. Then central government went to Supreme Court, and they challenged the High Court decision. Now Supreme Court, the apex court, said that High Court was right, and you must fix the age number for 60 for all of them. It should not be any discrimination there. So ranks are important in the military, and here both the statements are wrong. D9 is the answer. It is there in the Hindu newspaper. You can go through all the details here. Okay. Next, Mangdechu River. It is a news. Modi ji went to Bhutan and he inaugurated this important 720 megawatt hydroelectric power plant there. So it is the main principal river, not in Meghalaya. It is the river of Bhutan, and it comes to Assam as becoming a river of Manas. So that is the tributary of Manas, not Brahmaputra river. So both the statements are wrong here. D is the answer here, and you can go through the detail here. You can see Mangde Tongsa. Mangde Chu river, or it is called Tongsa in the southern regions, and it becomes Manas here, and this is the Mora Manas, and it meets Brahmaputra here near Golpara. So that's the state of Assam, not the Meghalaya here. Meghalaya is southwest to it. So that's not the case here. 4,500 crore rupees hydroelectric plant, 720 megawatt they are going to create from it. They have a plan that till 2020 we will generate 10,000 megawatt of hydropower, and that's very excessive. They do not need that much, but they will sell it to India. So we have also welcomed this move, and we are going to buy excessive hydropower there. Although we have certain changes in our hydropower dealings, and that may affect the India-Bhutan relationship in the future, but we will have to manage here. And that was a great thing that Modi ji went for the second time. The Bhutanese PM, he came to India last December. Now it's a return visit there. So that's an important thing. Okay, next. Karnataka government, they have issued a notification regarding the ban on nicotine, which is found in cigarettes mainly. It was a rule of 15, and now it's a complete ban. And they have put it under a category of class A poisons. Many important gases like phosgene and hydrochloric acid and other important dangerous gases are under this class A poisons category. Now nicotine will be there under it. So that's a great move, and it was very necessary. Few days back I talked to you regarding ENDA, electronic nicotine delivery system. So in e-cigarettes, nicotine cartridges are used. So that's important, and nicotine is present in the e-cigarettes. Both this statement is wrong, and first one is correct. So only one is the answer here, and you can go through the detail here. These are all given. Expert study says that we should go for this ban, and it's a really dangerous thing. It is also proved that electronic cigarettes are equally dangerous, and they can also create many diseases like COPD and cancers. And nicotine is a poisonous thing, and they have put it in the class A category, where cyanogen, hydrocyanic acid, nitrogen peroxide and phosgenes are present. So even the small amount is very, very dangerous. It's a life-threatening situation. Next, Southern Railway has given a SOS to the Ministry of Railway that we do not have any fund, we cannot pay our workers there, so we have to throw them out because we cannot survive here. And it's a irony that a few days back they released a document regarding the 5 years government. They said that the Ministry of the Railways and the central government, they have done a tremendous job, and railway is booming with a lot of progress there, and it is all a great situation there. They have raised all the tariffs and the fare there, and still there are many challenges, and instead of that they are sending a SOS. It's an emergency situation that they are totally out of cash there. So it's a very symptomatic and a very alarming thing that you are claiming that we are doing the best for the railways, and here there are informations that Southern Railway cannot survive there. So that's a very sensitive and concerning situation. Chennai is the headquarters there, and you can go through the information in the Hindu newspaper today. This is the headquarters there. Indo-Saracenic style architecture is used there. Okay, and they say that housekeeping services will have to be terminated here because severe cash crunch is going on. I don't know what is happening with the railways. They are all going for hikes in fares and all, but still they say that we are out of cash. So that's a really concerning thing. So that's why they say that datas are very much unreliable these days, because they portray a different story and reality is totally different. So this example shows us. So that's why we will meet again tomorrow with many more details, and this is all for today. Thanks a lot. Keep watching. It was Amit signing.